And this morning's Health Beat, school is back in full swing here in Acadiana. That means so are after-school activities. Well, according to the CDC, over 1 million sports and recreation-related concussions occur each year in the U.S. 10% of those are sustained by athletes. Now, here's one woman's story of how she's still dealing with the effects of a concussion she got 3 years ago.
Good, now get those hands up, draw fast, draw fast.
Julie Dawson is a beast when it comes to the volleyball court.
Really turn in the air.
Coaching high school volleyball at Southside High, her passion for the sport runs deep.
I've been coaching volleyball for 25 years and I've been hit in the head numerous times.
Julie knew the risks that came with playing in a high contact sport, but never thought she'd be the one to fall victim to a concussion from the sidelines.
A couple of years ago, during my very first practice here at Southside High School, I was hit in the head with a volleyball. An accidental hit in the head, and it knocked me out, and I experienced a full-blown concussion. I was highly concussed for about 12 weeks, just due to a hit in the head from a volleyball.
Julie was able to get the help she needed, but today, 3 years later, that concussion is still a part of her day-to-day life.
It's not as severe as what it was, but my thought processes, completing sentences sometimes. I used to be very quick and witty and on my feet, and now I find the words in my head, but I can't get them out on my tongue. So I am still receiving some medical attention to, some occupational therapy, some physical therapy to kind of work through some of those things.
4 components to look for if you suspect that you or your child may be experiencing a concussion. Physical. That means that the person is experiencing nausea, vomiting, or dizziness. Emotion, feeling of sadness, anxiety. Cognitive, difficulty concentrating. There's a lack of memory and reaction speed. And sensory, sensitivity to light, noise, not sleeping enough, or sleeping too much.
After you get those basic components down and you're able to follow those things, and if your child really just isn't acting correctly, there are also red flags. Is there projectile vomiting? Are the headaches getting worse? Are there seizures? Are they starting to slur their speech?
We sat down with neurosurgeon Dr. Jason Cormier at Our Lady of Lourdes. He tells us that when you get to this point, it's time to seek medical attention.
If people think that concussions will get better on their own, and typically they do, but there are some that do not. If the condition continues beyond 2 weeks, that's now termed a post-concussive syndrome. And again, if the red flags are there, then you need immediate attention.
While Julie has gone through the ringer in the last few years, she says it's made her more aware of concussions and how easy they can happen.
And coming up on Monday, we'll tell you about one local doctor's quest to help prevent concussions altogether. And again, that story is going to air on GMA. It's going to be Monday at 4:30 a.m.